Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got these three circles inscribed in a rectangle, as you can see in this diagram. And moreover, these circles are tangent to each other. And the radii of these two circles have been given to us as 56 and 71 units respectively. And now we are going to calculate the area of this green circle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. And now let's focus on this largest circle first. And we know the radius of this circle is 71. And since this one is radius as well, 71 and 71, if we add this one, that is going to give us 142. So that means this length BC turns out to be 142 units. Now let me go ahead and label this green circle's radius as R. And since this is going to be the radius R as well, so therefore this distance DE is going to be R. Now let's focus on this medium circle. Its radius is 56. So therefore this AF distance is going to be 56 units. And now let's go ahead and find this distance EF, and that is going to be equal to this. We know that this whole distance is 142. So let me go ahead and write down 142 minus this 56 and then minus R, and that is going to give us this distance EF. Now let's go ahead and combine the like terms. So that is going to give us 86 minus R. So this distance EF turns out to be 86 minus R. So that means this distance EF is going to be 86 minus R. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and drop a perpendicular from this center P onto this radius. Let me go ahead and drop a perpendicular on this radius and also connect these centers P and O. Let me go ahead and connect these centers. And here's our much nicer looking diagram, and we can see that this triangle PQO is a right triangle. And now we can see that this is our radius R. So therefore this distance is going to be R as well. And we know that this radius for this medium circle is 56 units. So therefore this distance is going to be 56 minus R. And moreover, we know that this is a radius R and this is a radius 56 for this medium circle. So this total distance PO is going to be 56 plus R. So therefore the side lengths for this triangle PQO turns out to be OQ is 56 minus R, as you can see over here. PQ is 86 minus R, and finally this OP is 56 plus R. Now let's focus on this triangle PQO, and we know that this is a right triangle. Therefore we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. Let me go ahead and call this longest leg, this hypotenuse, as side C. I'm going to call this side A and this side B. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. A in our case is 56 minus R. So let me write down 56 minus R whole square, plus B in our case is 86 minus R whole square equal to C in our case is 56 plus R whole square. And now we are going to solve this equation to find the value of radius r. And now let's recall these two famous identities, a plus b whole square, and the second one is a minus b whole square. We are going to apply these identities over here in this equation. So therefore we're going to have a 31, 36 minus 112 r plus r square, plus let's take care of this one, 73, 96 minus 172 r plus r square equal to, let's take care of this one, that is going to give us 31, 36 plus 112 r plus r square. And now we can see that this r square cancels out with this r square on the left hand side. This 31, 36 cancels out with the 31, 36 on the left hand side as well. Now let's go ahead and combine the like terms on the left hand side. So we're going to get r square minus 284 r plus 73, 96 equals to 112 r. And now let's go ahead and subtract negative 112 r from both sides. This is gone. So we simply ended up with r square minus 396 r plus 73, 96 equal to 0. And now we can see that this is our quadratic equation, and we are going to solve by using the quadratic formula. And here's our quadratic formula that we will be using. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and solve this equation by using the quadratic formula, where our a is 1, the coefficient a is 1, b is negative 396, and c is 7396. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks over here. So r equal to minus, and b is negative 396 plus r minus square root of negative 396 whole square minus 4 times a is 1, c is 7396 all over 2 times a is 1. And here I have simplified this one. So r turns out to be 396 plus or minus square root of 127,232 square root divided by 2. And now we know that the square root of this radical is going to be approximately equal to 356.7. As you can see in this next step, let's go ahead and split these two positive and negative signs. As you can see in this next step, this one is with the plus sign and this is with the minus sign. And as a result, our radius r turns out to be approximately equal to 376.25, and the other value of radius r turns out to be approximately equal to 19.65. And now we can see that this value of r, which is 376.25, is impossible because this is too large. So therefore we are going to reject this value of r, and we are going to accept this value of r, which is approximately equal to 19.65. And here's our final step. We figured out our radius r of this green circle, which is approximately equal to 19.65. Now let's recall the area of a circle formula, pi r square. Now let's go ahead and calculate the area of this green circle by just plugging in these values. So area is going to be pi times r, in our case is 19.65 whole square. And we know that pi is approximately equal to 3.14. So thus the area of this green circle turns out to be 12 1213 square units. So thus the area of this green circle turns out to be a 1213 square units. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.